Chana Masala, a chickpea curry cooked in a spicy, tangy and slightly sweet gravy. It's delicious. Now let's make it. We're going to start by placing a pan over medium-low heat, to which we'll add 3 tablespoons of oil. Once the oil is hot, add 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds. When they begin to sizzle, add 1 finely chopped onion. Cooking your onions right is the key to achieving good flavour in this style of curry. They've got to be cooked low and slow, and this is what will give your dish the depth of flavour and natural sweetness it needs. To start, we'll cook the onions for 4 to 5 minutes or until they just start to change colour. Next, add 1 tablespoon of garlic paste, which is approximately about 3 garlic cloves. Then add 1 tablespoon of ginger paste, about 1 inch a piece, and if you like it spicy, add a few green chilies. Now let's get back to that low and slow cooking. This time you want to cook down the ginger and garlic until it goes from sharp and pungent to wonderfully aromatic. This will take about 2 to 3 minutes, and to help it along, add a splash of water. Cook until all the water is evaporated and the onions have become a lovely golden brown. Now for the spices. Add 2 teaspoons of ground coriander, 2 teaspoons of ground cumin, 1 teaspoon of chili powder or to taste, and half a teaspoon of ground turmeric. Now go in with a couple more tablespoons of water. This will allow the pan to cool sufficiently to allow the spices time to bloom without them burning. You know the spices are cooked once all the water is evaporated and you start to see oil separating from the mixture. This will take 1 to 2 minutes, then it's time to add the pureed tomato. Like we did with the onions and spices, you want to allow the tomatoes to cook down properly. This will intensify their flavour and help to give your curry the body it needs. Next we'll go in with the canned chickpeas, salt, and our secret ingredient, tamarind chutney. Any store-bought chutney is fine, and trust me when we say this will lift your dish to a whole new level. Next, add water, and we've used quite a bit here. This will give the canned chickpeas enough time to cook down and become lovely and soft. Now let's work on getting the right consistency. Using a hand blender, blitz the chickpeas a few times. This will help to thicken up the curry and give it an almost creamy-like texture. And if you don't have a hand blender, potato masher will do the job just fine. Now cover the pan with a lid and cook for a good 10 to 12 minutes or until the chickpeas are soft and the thickness of the curry is to your liking. Finish with some garam masala, fresh coriander, and you're done. Now all that's left to do is grab some hot buttered naan and enjoy.